Hello, my name is Virginia Watts, and I've been invited to read a nonfiction piece that I wrote that was included in the Moon City Review of 2019. So I was very honored to be a part of this publication. And this particular piece was drafted during the time when Brett Kavanaugh was undergoing his hearings for his appointment to the United States Supreme Court. And the title is When Christmas Dawns. The Sears and Roebuck Company kept our wishes glossy. Whenever I taste bologna, the pale pink kind, I think of the 1968 Christmas wish book. I am eating my lunch and searching in a wishing well at the same time, flipping catalog pages like song selections inside a diner's tableside jukebox. A lot of catalog pages are dedicated to nightwear, pajamas that resemble clown costumes, robes, and gowns. Spice racks, glass bottles with sailing ships corked inside, cuckoo clocks, punch bowls, their cups hooked around perimeters like an expectant flock, TV dinner table trays galore. My two older brothers and I are contemplating an electric shoe polisher to supplement our father's standard gift set of Old Spice cologne, English scent, not lime. My mother's Christmas is decided. A pale blue quilted robe and a dainty silver Bulova wristwatch. My oldest brother Kurt has circled the Big Bowl electric football game. That choice proved disappointing. The players ran jerky, slow patterns. Instead of tackling, they ran into each other and toppled over like miniature scowling bowling pins. My brother Mark is the owner of too many microscopes and telescopes already, according to our parents. So he has a forced wish, a tabletop planetarium. The accompanying 4-foot plastic dome promises a realistic representation of stars and constellations. The planetarium was more of a disaster than the football field. No one considered that the ceilings inside our ranch house were too low to hang a structure as big as a baby elephant's shoulders. The night sky would never consider leaving such a perfect place anyway. With Christmas around the corner, I nibble winter weekend lunches, jettisoning through lawn croquet sets, walkie-talkies, a pedal power bicycle with a banana seat, pages of Viewmasters, practically kid-proof phonographs, and zithers. The children in the catalog look like Dick and Jane from the school readers and their supporting cast, baby Sally, mother, father, and the dog Spot. There is Jane, seated behind a lighted vanity brushing her hair, pushing a battery-operated vacuum cleaner, ironing on a board just her height, smiling at plastic food inside the refrigerator of an all-steel avocado kitchen set. I yawn over the pages, a French provincial doll bassinet, a beauty school to teach me how to style my hair, musical jewelry boxes spinning ballerinas. I know a wedding Didi baby doll won't delight me. I'm not interested in hair, mothering, housekeeping, or cooking. I am trying to be Maud like Barbie and her friends Stacy and PJ. And in 1968, all of a sudden, out of the blue, there is something else. Barbie can talk for the first time. This is my perfect Christmas wish without a doubt. According to the catalog, you never know what Barbie's going to say. Talking Barbie winks back at me as I circle her 100 times. I punch my wish right out of the catalog page and set her free. Talking Barbie arrives peeking from my Christmas stocking wearing a coral bikini with a white plastic belt and a silver mesh cover-up tapping the tops of her thighs. She has bright coral cheeks, coral lips, and rooted eyelashes, thank God. What does she say to me? Would you like to go shopping? I love being a fashion model. I have a date tonight. What should I wear to the prom? Let's have a costume party. Stacy and I are having a tea. Those were 6 fairly disappointing statements that Christmas morning, but the doll was dewy pretty. The problem was I was 7 in 1968. No prom, no fashion, no dates, no mall shopping with friends yet. That Halloween, I had gone trick-or-treating dressed as Clara Barton, not to a party. The last statement worried me the most. It made Stacy and Barbie seem poor, like they had to share the same tea bag, not having tea or having a tea party. It worried me like the future song Squeeze Box by The Who would worry me. Mama has a squeeze box, Daddy never sleeps at night. I know they aren't singing about a variety of accordion. I have nothing against the in and out, as long as Mama is really in and doesn't want more sleep at night. In 1968, there was something else, though, something really awesome that blew in from Mattel land and made up for the fact that Barbie and I weren't going to talk to each other. Talking Barbie was more than a voice box, a coral bikini, coral cheeks, and coral lips. Coral also means a lobster's ovaries. Mattel hadn't gotten to ovaries yet, but for the first time in history, Mattel had separated the fingers on Barbie's tiny hands. So let's just say Barbie is 15 years old. She is at a party with Ken, who is 17. Ken is wearing a shiny white tuxedo jacket and black dress slacks. Ken has a golf handicap too, and everyone is drinking not tea, but not too much not tea to erase memory like a wet sponge does a blackboard, more like an eraser when it needs to be clapped. You still see the ghost thoughts watching you on an erased blackboard. Now in 1968, when Ken puts his hand over Talking Barbie's coral mouth, she can raise her arm and separate her index finger from her middle finger and stick them straight into the middle of Ken's eyeballs. And then, since there was probably a talking Ken too, Ken can call out in blind pain, and Barbie can get out from under the weight of him and off the bed and walk out the door. In 2018, you can purchase a 1968 mint condition Talking Barbie on eBay for $248, but they are extremely rare. Most of these vintage dolls have no limbs. The 1968 Talking Barbie is prone to toppling limbs, and the vast majority are mute now, but not all of them. Some still talk when you pull the magic string on the back of her neck. Thanks for listening. I wish you peace and good health.